Helping kids and teens navigate tragedy is a difficult yet important topic. It's hard to think about young people in our lives suffering, but the reality is that by the time they turn 18, 2/3 of kids will experience at least one traumatic event, and 1 in 11 will experience the death of a parent or a sibling. This means that almost every classroom includes students who are grieving or carrying trauma. Childhood trauma includes a wide range of experiences that threaten a child's life or sense of safety. This can involve things like abuse, neglect, disasters, discrimination, or violence in the home, community, or school. It's important to remember that trauma is subjective. This means that events that may not seem obviously traumatic can still be deeply distressing for a child or teen. When we talk about trauma, we often hear about grief. While they can co-occur, they aren't the same thing. Grief is our natural response to any kind of meaningful loss. While typically associated with death, grief can be a response to many other types of loss or change, like parental separation, starting or transitioning to a new school, the end of a friendship or relationship, disappointment like not making a sports team, or even moving to a new neighborhood. And losses often compound. For example, a child removed from their home due to abuse may also lose siblings, pets, belongings, routines, and even their school and community. Grief can be uncomfortable, but it's a healthy and natural part of being human. While the experience of grief is universal, the way that grief manifests will be unique to each person and each loss. Grief is shaped by our age, developmental stage, disability status, cultural background, spiritual religious beliefs, personality, the relationship we had with the person, place, or thing that was lost, and the social or family context in which the loss occurs. It's essential to recognize that there's no single right way to grieve. While grief and trauma can co-occur, trauma doesn't always include grief, and grief doesn't always include trauma. Each calls for its own kind of support, and each shows up in its own way. And sometimes those ways can be surprising because the signs in kids and teens often look very different from what we see in adults. While the impact of trauma and loss can feel overwhelming, kids and teens are incredibly resilient, and many individuals naturally find healing over time. With the right support, they can recover and thrive. As the caring adults in their lives, you have a vital role in helping young people navigate tragedy. Research shows that a supportive, caring, and consistent adult is the number one factor in adapting to trauma. Whether you're a parent, a grandparent, caregiver, teacher, coach, friend, invested community member, trusted neighbor, your presence, your willingness to listen, and your steady care can make all the difference.